Hello, my name is Renee from Modern Homemakers, and today we're going to do a haircut. So we're doing haircuts for a mature woman. My mother, Dottie, is going to have a haircut, and she wants to have it where it kind of frames her face. She said she wants some bangs, and then she's going to curl it so that it kind of frames her face. It's pretty grown out right now. Actually, we need to do a lot of things today, but we're not going to do them all today. She also needs color and a permanent, which we will do on another day. And so you can watch those videos if you want to learn how to do that too. So first we need to get the hair wet, so I'm going to take a moment to do that, and I'll be right back with you. So we got the hair wet and just parted it in the middle, and it doesn't have to be a perfect part. Then we're going to section that into 4 pieces. And then at the bottom of this piece, I'm going to make a part there and take about 1/4 of an inch and leave that hanging down because that's what I'll cut first. And then just twist this around and get it out of the way. Her hair is pretty fine and it tangles quite a bit, so you have to kind of just be careful whenever you're doing that. You don't pull. Left about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch at the back. And then the same thing on this. Okay, we've got it all sectioned off, and now we're going to start by cutting in the bang area. And I'm going to leave it just a little bit long because she'll probably curl this either with a curling iron, or I know we're going to do a permanent soon, and that will make it shorter. So I'll just go slightly at the bottom of the eyebrows. And then for the sides, since she wants it kind of to be curled around her face, I'm going to angle starting up here at the edge of the eyebrow and then come down. I'm just going to see if those look the same. Okay. Then on the back side, we'll take about that same amount. Actually, it's about 1 inch off. It'll leave enough that we'll be able to curl it either with a curling iron or roll it on the permanent rods. And then one section at a time, we'll just start taking about 1/4 of an inch parting. Bring that down. Now this is going to be a layered haircut. So with a layered haircut, instead of cutting straight across the bottom, I'm going to lift this up. Comb it out to the side, and then that amount, here's at the bottom, you can see where I made my first cut. We're going to go up from that. So the difference in a layered cut, it's going to allow the hair to curl more. And whenever you have a blunt cut, it's longer, it kind of pulls the curl out. So if you're wanting to put curl in the hair, layering's the way to go. So we'll do the same thing for this whole back section all the way up. Turning once again to the side so you can see.
So about how much further out?
whatever that bottom line was, that's what I go, and it's out from that. Instead of cutting down on the bottom with a blunt cut, this is a straight line up. So anything that hangs out, so here's my line right here, and anything that's longer than that gets cut off. See, once again, there's my line, so I cut that off.
So does that make the stuff on top shorter?
Yeah, it's actually the same length on top. It's the same length. It's like you have a line like this, and the hair is all that length all the way up. Whereas with a long cut, the hair on the top is longer in order to be the same length down here. If that makes any sense. So it's the same distance from the head all the way up. This is just the basic haircut. And this haircut was very much, this style of haircut, very much in style, like in the 60s, 50s and 60s. So this style of haircut, this basic style, is still remained very popular. When you're looking at haircuts for mature women, this is one of your most popular styles. All right, I'm going to do that same thing over here. I left the very top. I didn't go to the very top. I'll do that. I'll kind of blend both of those together. But we're going to do that same thing over here that we just did.
Oh.
Okay. We've got about the same distance up on both sides. And then now we're going to start layering in the front. So it's that same process that we did back there. We've got our first line that we're going by. Might leave it just a little bit angled out, just a little bit longer here. So since the hair is thinner on the sides, I'm not going to layer as much. I'm going to cut it blunt, and I'll do just a little bit of layering on this section here afterward. That part of the hair, there just isn't as much hair there because it comes all the way up for the ears, so I don't like to do as much layering there. It'll make it look chopped. But I am going to layer here by the bangs. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of layering in here, but it's just going to be up higher, not all the way to the bottom. So from the bangs, and then maybe down 2 more partings from there. So once again, here's the bangs. And I'm going with that as my line. That's probably about as far down as I will go. I'll kind of see how it lays, but that looks good, I think. I'll do that same thing on the other side. Okay, we've got both sides cut, top cut. Now I've just got this last little section from the crown that I'm going to blend. This is kind of what's left of blending the front and the back together. So if I take that whole length of that section, and I'll turn her sideways so you can see. So I had the back a little bit shorter. So there's the length of the back right there. And here's the length in the front. It's going to be a little longer. So I'm just going to kind of split the difference between those two. Bring it together. And then I'll go out just another like 1/16 of an inch or so. And now you can see that line. This cut will be a little easier. You can see what needs to be cut. Those hairs that are longer. I'm going to do this side. And then we'll go through and just kind of get any stragglers, any long hairs that are left. So combing through the back, just kind of pulling it up at random spots, and if there's any spot that's a little bit longer, just cut it off. Okay. That's looking so much healthier than it did before. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll get to see all kinds of fun videos on more haircuts, hairstyles, permanents, how to do just how to do all kinds of things, sewing projects. We have all kinds of ways that you can save money by doing things yourself. Okay, looking pretty good. Now we need to style this, so we'll have a separate video on how to make a hairstyle for a mature woman, and then we'll also have another video on how to do the color, because we need to touch up and redo her roots, because even though she doesn't like to say her age, can I brag? Can I brag about how old you are?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay. She's going to be 87 next month. So even though she's going to be 87, she doesn't want to have that gray hair. So we're going to wash that gray right out of her hair and give her that dark color that she likes again, and then get it all styled up. So go ahead and watch those videos too.